Hey everyone, today we're talking about a condition called idiopathic toe walking, which is a pediatric condition, so affecting children, quite a young age normally, as your child sort of starts to walk, or it can sort of just come on at any time. Basically they start walking on their tiptoes and not putting their heels to the ground. And
idiopathic basically means we don't know why. Often people associate toe walking with a neurological condition, so if your child is walking up normally and then goes up on their toes, but they can get their heel to the floor, can be just a habit, or that it might be a visual disturbance, so it's making their balance shift a little bit. But yeah, idiopathic toe walking is a bit of a difficult one because they're not really sure why children do it. It isn't always a bad thing, but it's really worth getting assessed to make sure it's not something neurological or there's not a visual disturbance.
Yeah, a podiatrist will look at your child's foot and ankle range of motion as well, and if there's actually a structural reason why their foot can't bend up and why they're walking on their toes, there could be maybe a coalition of some of the bones that make up the rear foot or very, very tight muscles. So they can also advise on maybe stretching exercises, footwear, maybe insoles, orthotics if necessary, even sort of modifications to the shoe that can be done. But the research around these sort of things with idiopathic toe walking in what isn't a foot that is functioning quite normally is a little bit vague. So
I think with many pediatric conditions, a lot of us will say, you know, is your child happy and healthy? Can they join in? Will they grow out of it? Possibly. So it's a really good idea to get somebody to assess your child, but actually what is often a really good idea is just to watch and wait and see as they develop, because children all develop at different stages. Yes, there are milestones we look for, but you know, nobody fits into an exact box. So please don't worry too much, but do get an assessment, and we can, you know, write down what we're seeing, what we're doing, and how that child is developing, and is it within normal limits? Usually it is, but I can understand why it's worrying for a parent that their child is not putting their heels to the floor.
So if your child is walking a bit interestingly, maybe not even toe walking, but other sorts of walking, in toeing, out toeing, you're just concerned about their foot mechanics, find a podiatrist on the Podipedia website and basically go get an assessment, and more often than not they're just going to put your mind at rest and give you signs and things to look out for. But if there's anything more serious going on, they'll be able to determine there and then and make a treatment plan.
Yeah, and refer on if necessary. Yeah. If you've liked this video, guys, please subscribe below, and we'll be updating content on our YouTube channel all the time.